Too raw.
Raider Nation, what is up? It is your boy Chido Linus. I am here today. A new thing we're gonna try called Chido Talk. Basically, just coming on here. Uh, it was a long week. Long week. Long Sunday. Yesterday was Monday. A lot of us, had our different shows. We went on, talked about our feels, and man, overreaction Monday's a thing. It's a real thing. So I just wanted to come on here, now that things have calmed down, kind of go over some of the stuff that I've seen, some of the concerns that been brought up. I also opened it up to my boys from the Raider Syndicate. So some of them might be stopping by during the show to give us their 2 cents. We won't be out here too long, kind of just keeping it Raider. Keeping it Raiders, you know how we do. Going over some of the interviews we've seen since Monday, some of the games, some of the shows. I was watching Max's podcast, go over some of what I've heard him say and share. But first and foremost, what is up? What is up to the chat? Mike, Raider Mike Sacktown, what is up, Leo? What is up, Mike? What is up, brother? Welcome. Thank you for joining. But yeah, this it's real, y'all. Fucking overreaction Monday is real. I can't tell you how many other pages, because I follow a lot of pages. I follow a lot of content creators. Watch what they do, watch their shows. Some I'm down with, some I'm cool with, some I can't stand. Some I find as clickbait. Others I just think are just annoying. They use the Raiders for their own promotion. But overreaction Monday is real, y'all. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine to tell y'all. Like some of the things I saw about people thinking that AP should lose his job after if we lose to Baltimore, going 0-2, and maybe it should be it, or Getsy being fired, already talking about tanking, or even about the quarterback, talking about the quarterback, how if O'Connell would have started, he probably would have won that game. That quarterback play is the reason why we lost that game. So, now we're here. We're going to talk about the many, I think, different reasons why we lost that game. Well, now looking back at it, I can actually sit back and say that it wasn't just the quarterback. It wasn't just AP. It was a number of things. Number one to me being the turnovers. When the season started, one of the main things we said with this offense was we have to protect our defense. And the best way to protect our defense, because it's our strong part, is limiting the amount of turnovers that are conducted throughout the season by our team. And we did not do that. We did not protect the ball. From the get-go, the very first turnover was that pass fumble, by Gardner Minshew, which was just crazy. Shouldn't have happened, It was wild the way it happened. I mean, at first, I was at the game. I thought it was a pass. I thought it was a tuck rule type situation. But then looking back at it, seeing the replays, it was basically a pass that he fumbled going backwards. So even if it was a pass, it went backwards. It was a fumble. And in my opinion, the way we were moving the ball, the offense was starting to get a little juice. They were starting to move the ball. The defense was playing lights out, y'all, in the beginning. I know you probably watched it on TV and you saw they were going at it, but I'm telling you, being there in person, you saw and you felt the energy that defense was carrying. And one of the things, once that turnover happened, you could see like, damn, here we go again, especially because they ran it all the way back. Having them running it all the way back. And Khalil Mack, of all people, Another thing was missed opportunities. Missed opportunities were so huge. if you remember in the beginning, they went in there and they sacked Herbert, which caused the fumble, but the play didn't count because of an offsides by Snowden. It's little things like that that can make a difference in a game. If you think about it, if Snowden was not offsides and we get that fumble, woo, oh my God, completely changes the game, changes the momentum of the game. Remember, football is a game of momentum. You create turnovers, you create plays like that. It starts to create other things and open up other areas for you. So it begins to just change up the tempo of the game, the way the game is even called. Maybe they do open up the game book a little more. I know. Raider Ruben, what is up? What is up, Raider Ruben? What is going on, brother? And then, of course, Raider Mike, Sacktown Raiders. Let's fucking go. I ain't scared. Raider Nation, let's go. And that's exactly my point, bro. And I'm glad you're saying that, Mike, because even if you see us on here talking about we need to make this correction or make this changes, or Raiders need to work on that, that doesn't mean that me, or my crew or my boys have given up on the Raiders. That is one thing you will never get from us, right? We're not going to take our microphone and go home. We're not going to say we're going to stop doing any type of shows or any type of content because of the way they're playing. I'm a diehard Raider fan. I've been a diehard Raider fan since the 1980s, from the LA Raider days, from the days of going to the Coliseum, seeing Jay Schrader, going through that debacle, Todd Marinovich, back when Hostetler came in and was a savior for a little bit. So that's just things I want to put out there. Like, I'm not going to give up on this team. Even if we come up here and we talk about how it was bad, I can't believe we lost again. That it must have been a must win. We're just talking facts about what we saw, what we would want to see changing. That doesn't mean come Sunday when we play the Ravens and we're at the XOXO lounge that I'm going to be sitting there like these motherfuckers suck. Even when we did, I was still out there chanting Raiders, sporting my silver and black, because that's just how we do and what we do. Okay, let's check in with the chat real quick again one more time. Yeah, we'll get into that fourth down call. We'll definitely get into that one, Ruben. That's another one of us. Shout out to my boy LV Gear. Check them out on Instagram. If you don't follow them, they have some of the hottest gear out there, and they actually just dropped a new hat, which is pretty fire. So as soon as that becomes available, I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for that. And then, yeah, Dub, there's a new show. I'm going to be doing this on Tuesdays. I'll do a quick little hour called Chido Talk. I'll probably open it up next time too if you want to come on here and share and talk about some of the stuff we're doing. My boy D Menace, one of my number one fans, my day one, bro. That's my boy out there. I saw him this weekend. Huge supporter of the show. And then, of course, Raider Ruben, we got to speak facts, bro, and we got to tell it like it is, but we ain't going anywhere. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Exactly right there, right? Dub Raider says, of course, win, lose, or tie. And that is exactly what we're talking about. But yeah, so that's another one. And then one of the other key situations, too, was the lack of the run game. And the lack of the run game not only falls on the running back, but also with the offensive line. And think about it just in time. Here we go. Our boy, Chris, protect
boy.
House.
What up, dog? How you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
I'm good, man. I'm finally back home, man. Slept in my own bed last night. It's all good. It's good with you, man.
I can't believe y'all were here in LA with no AC.
Hey, my room was cool. I was good. But yeah, you're right though. That was wild.
Yeah, it was hot. It was a hot one for you, huh?
It was. It was cool though. It was cool. I had a good time, man.
Yeah. All right. No, dog, I'm glad you joined us today. Like I was telling them, this is a new show I wanted to start doing. Just basically random shit on my mind about the Raiders. A lot of people talking shit. You
doing this every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday at 5.
I love it. I love it. Good time.
That we ain't going nowhere, dog. Whether we win, we give our critics, we give our fucking takes. Come Sunday, we still gonna fucking be there cheering on our fucking team. We ain't gonna take our microphone and run home. Say we are done doing this shit. We're gonna keep coming up every week because that's what we do.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. I don't know if you had a chance to watch Max's podcast came out, a new episode.
I just got done watching it.
Yeah, man. And it's like he made good points, man. It's like you can't be to the extreme either way. You know, like when you
Right.
lose, you can't think we're going to be terrible and the season's over. And if you win, you
Mm,
can't think we're going to the
we're
Super
going to
Bowl.
Super
It's a
Bowl.
long, yeah, it's a long season. It's a long season. I mean, we got a lot
Right.
of new pieces, a lot of new variables to think about.
Uh-huh.
You know, we got the new new coordinator, really a rookie coach, new quarterback. I mean, with a lot of new things, new running back. So, at the end of the day,
Mm,
it's just something that, Raider fan, we just gotta do better, man. I'm gonna talk about it on my show too, man. But it's
uh-huh.
like I feel like a lot of our fans like have never like played sports at like a competitive level, or and I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like they never went through any kind of adversity. Like
Right.
things aren't gonna be like a Madden season when you're playing on all pro because half you guys
Uh-oh. Did I lose you? Bah. Oh, you froze, dog.
can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And cooking too. I was cooking.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
was the
You
last
said
thing you heard?
it ain't a Madden season.
Yeah, like it ain't no Madden season, where most of you guys probably play on all pro and you go undefeated every year in Madden. And then whenever you start losing, you hit the reset button. Like this ain't like I feel like people haven't went through no real adversity. Like,
Right.
I mean, that's part of it. Like in any sport, if you really played, you're gonna lose some games. You got to overcome it. Like
Right.
I don't know, man. It's just people already talking about fire AP or put in AOC,
Exactly.
like
Like,
all this stupid stuff, man. It's like
yeah.
I feel like they just I don't know, man. There's a whole bunch of Madden players, man, as our fans. It's sad.
It is, bro, and it's sad, especially when you. To me, the craziest part, Chris, is I was saying earlier, we follow a lot of different people. We watch a lot of content creators. How hard some of these people were going for AP, you know, and this is what pisses me off because do they say it because they mean it, or because that's what the narrative was? And now
Right.
because we lost, now they want that clickbait shit. Aren't even real fans, and now they're saying we need to fire this fool. Like, come on,
It's
bro.
it's
It's
sad.
only
It's
one
sad.
game.
That's what I'm saying. It's like part of sports is all about competition. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just when did we get so soft? And I know I've been saying that for so long, but it's
Yeah.
like these are the type of people that like if you got in a fight and someone punched you, like the fight's over to you. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, man. It's like get through some adversity and keep kicking. Like why are we
Mhm.
already crying about? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me.
Yeah,
It's just
no, I
weird.
get you. I get you. I'm the same way. Like I see all that stuff and it's crazy to me. Or even
Yeah.
like people saying that it's Minshew's fault. We lost the game. I think I've watched that game like 3 times, bro, since fucking Sunday. Nowhere ever in my mind am I saying the reason we lost this game is only because of Gardner Minshew.
No.
And I
No.
was an O'Connell person.
Right.
Remember when the season I was an
Yeah, for
O'Connell.
sure. For sure. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think how anyone can objectively look at that game and be like, that's Minshew's fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even Max said Minshew played well. I mean, there's going to be things you're not going to have a perfect game. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, he should have saw this guy or saw it
Right,
doesn't
right,
work
right.
like that. Like we're sitting in our chair eating some damn glizzies or whatever we're eating, and it's easy for us to point at the TV and be like, oh, how come he didn't see Devontae wide open?
Right. Or
Okay, you
rewatch
know
the
why?
play and be like,
Yeah,
oh, that guy was open. Like, we don't
yeah,
have Khalil Mack coming at our ass.
exactly.
Or Bosa behind us.
Exactly. Like, do you
Yeah.
realize our star left tackle is just been living in our backfield? Like he just been getting manhandled. And Andre James, good lord,
Oh my lord, bro.
good lord.
I recently watched one play. Mack literally pushed Colton Miller all the
All the
way back
way,
into Gardner.
the whole way,
The whole way, bro. I was like, wow.
like literally. If
Mhm.
you push your little nephew Noah would give you more resistance than what Colton Miller gave Mac.
He
He
probably would,
gave
bro.
no
All
resistance, man.
aside. Yeah. He probably would, man. No lie.
It's just, I mean, like I have and I want Jackson Powers to come back, but it's like he's not going to save the day at the end. Like everyone has to
Yeah.
get better, man.
Mhm.
Everybody
Yeah.
does, man. It's
And I think that's the other part too. Like, because then you got the extremists, like how Max was saying, we either like the season's over or we're champions. Even with our O line, there's people like, oh, you got to trade Colton, you got to do that. It's the regular season. It's too late. We can't rebuild this offensive line now. We got to deal with what we got, and hopefully bringing JPJ strengthens up that inside. But that still leaves James as the center, Parham on the other side. Miller needs to play better. This is all stuff. And did you watch Devontae's interview?
What, after the game?
I believe so. It was after the game. Yeah, the press conference.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to remember what he said, because I know what was some of the highlights. I remember they were just talking about I did, but I can't remember what he was saying.
There was one thing he said that stood out to me, and it was somebody asked him about the stats, like his performance, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, it wasn't what I expected. But then he also said it's game one. I also didn't expect to have the game.
Yeah. Like I didn't expect us to be rolling already. Like,
right. I didn't expect to come out and have my best game all year either. Yeah. So it's one of those things, like, he understands that it's a process. That there's a patience to it. There's stuff they still need to work on.
That's what I'm saying. And most like competitive people understand that. Like where you are, like imagine usually KC starts off slow almost every year. Imagine if they like would just pack it up after the first loss every year.
Right.
What up, y'all? What up, Hey, shout out to everybody I got to chill with in LA, man. My boy D Menace, my boy Walter, Dub Raider. Man, shout out to all you guys, man. Had a hell of a time, man, kicking it with y'all. But yeah, man, it was, I don't know, man. But yeah, you're right. Like I love that Devontae said that, because it's like we're still rolling. Like we haven't had cohesiveness in the preseason because all of us haven't been playing.
Right.
It's like we went through a quarterback battle, so it's not like we stuck with one quarterback and he played the whole preseason. I mean, it's now if we're looking like this against the Panthers, then it's gonna be a problem.
I think that would be different too. And I know a lot of people said, well, we were supposed to beat the Chargers, a new coach, and they weren't ready, but they came out to play. They were ready. That defense was ready. We didn't do nothing against that defense.
Yeah.
They took advantage of it, and
I'm still not impressed with the Chargers. Like, honestly,
me either. Yeah.
I think they're gonna lose a lot of games still. They shouldn't beat us, but I think they may have caught us at the right time.
When they play KC in a couple weeks, they're gonna get smashed.
Oh, bro. It's gonna be stupid.
Smashed.
It's gonna be stupid
by Kansas City. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's gonna be stupid. I don't know, man. It's one of those things. I always try to be an objective fan, try to be a realist. Everyone knows I love AP more than most people. I'm all for him. Shout out Raider Mike. But just to keep it real, like I'm disappointed in some of his decisions, man. And so I keep it real. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, me too. And I think that's just the crazy part, dog. Like when you see all that now, and the overreaction of some folks is wild to me.
Wow.
Like, it really is one game. Or even watching our show, right? And thinking that we're bitching like the season's over. Like, no, watch the fucking show. Listen to what we're saying. Like, it is not saying we're giving up on the team. We just recognize where the growth in the areas they need to work on. We're not saying they're going to listen to us. It's just our opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't leave that because there's been some games I've left after Raider games. It just felt hopeless. Like,
the Chicago one last year.
Like after that game, I felt like I just wanted to go hide in a dark room somewhere, or even the Saints when we didn't get past.
Oh my God, that one too.
Yeah, like I think about stuff like that where it's like, man, we just had no chance. But
dude, as a matter of fact, after that game, me and John went back to the hotel. We didn't go out that night except just to go eat.
Yeah.
We were in New Orleans.
Yeah. See, I don't let the Raiders do that to me no more, man. I don't. I refuse. I refuse, man. Like, it's that's just how it is. I mean, you know how much money I lost on that game.
Oh yeah,
bro, a lot of money, bro. Yeah, so it is what it is.
Alex has a point though. He says, "I believe in Harbaugh. That coach is great halftime adjustment coach."
I don't know, man. The thing with Harbaugh, like,
Alex is a 49er fan, so he remembers
oh
Harbaugh from those
no, I
days.
mean that's I respect that. I just think for me, it's not like he coached super well. It's just he just didn't make he just waited for the rookie coach to make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he just schemed and out X's and O's us. It's just he just stayed the course and let the young coach make the mistake and make the bad decision, and that's what he did. So I mean, shout out to Harbaugh though. I'm giving him his props. So
he won his first game back, and then
he won his first game back. Nobody could take it from him.
To him. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In a hostile environment because there were more Raider fans than Charger fans.
Oh yeah.
And that fucking awful heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, yeah. And I think that's why I was so the other day when we were with Mario on his show about us needing to score. Because then it doesn't allow teams to be patient the way the Chargers were with the run game. If we score, they can't just keep trying to run the ball on us. You know, they can't. They have to start opening it up.
That's so
and that
true.
allows for Jack to make plays, for Bennett to make plays, Morik to make plays. Morik almost made one. You know,
that's true. That's that's a good point. Because one thing about Harbaugh is if the score is close, that's when he's the most effective. Now, when you get behind and you got to start airing it out and being a little bit more one-dimensional, that's when you start seeing Harbaugh teams mess up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if he can still stay two-dimensional, still do his play action, still run when he wants to, it's gonna be tough.
Very, very, and even when we play Baltimore, I think it's the same way, right? Baltimore's a run-first team, right? We know that.
Yeah.
They get in trouble when you make them throw.
When you make Lamar have to throw, Lamar don't like
have to throw.
Yeah. Yep. As long as it's close and Lamar can be a true option of run pass, he's gonna always be a killer out there. Always.
Yeah. And I think that's why for me it's like I want them to be able to extend the field and make those plays, but you got to give the quarterback fucking time. You got to give him the time to be able to make those throws.
You got to. And
I don't care if we have Joe Burrow or
it don't matter.
A little different, but
it don't matter, man, because it's like Minshew. Because the thing is, when Minshew had time and he was able,
he made good throws.
Oh, he was making good throws. I mean, I can't really think of too many throws that were just bad throws. I mean, there's a couple throws that it was either only our guy could get it or no one else, which I'm okay with. Like there was one that he threw to Devontae when he was on the right side. But as soon as the snap, immediately the safety rolled to the middle third, and Devontae was one-on-one, and he just threw it up. And either Devontae could get it or nobody got. And I was okay with that. But there are going to be some casual fans that look at that. Oh, what's he doing? That's a perfect read. You see the safety go to middle third. You got Devontae on a streak.
Yeah.
You throw it up there and you throw it so either he gets it or no one else. You live another down, but you get all these Madden and shout out to the Madden. I love Madden. I love playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
what I mean.
Don't be like we're Madden players too. So
no, but we're not. But we're the cool ones though. We're the cool ones. Yeah, I'm talking about the dweebs that wear pocket protectors and never mind. You know what I mean.
Yeah. But and I'm glad you joined me today because one of the things I wanted to bring up, and I know it might piss some people off, but this is why I was screaming to keep Josh Jacobs.
Oh man, I'm telling you that's. I've been trying to tell everybody, man. Zamir is not. I want him to do well.
And I get it. There's a difference between being a running back, and I think me and you have said this before, and being a premier number one running back.
Exactly. Because for some reason, someone got the narrative going that you can do this running back by committee thing.
And it was the Patriots because of how they ran their team.
Yeah, but you can have running back by committee when you have a Tom Brady.
Right. And a great O-line.
Yeah, and a line.
Yeah.
They invested in their line, and you just can't. And that whole thing, I always joke about these running back grows on trees. Like, what are we
Right.
talking about? Like the money, literally the money that we gave to Brandon Faison that we
We
end
could have
up
gave to Josh Jacobs. Right. We could have added it to Josh's contract. There you
we
go.
did we
Yeah.
did a settlement. We did a settlement with Brandon Faison. We could
Brandon
have
Faison.
took that money, gave it to Dagon Jacobs.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I guarantee Jacobs would have got that 1 yard.
Right. And that was other like there's no vision. And I get it, like, but if people will say, oh, even Josh might have get it. If you remember, Josh would always make the first person miss. And that was a
That's what
lot
people
of the
don't
thing
realize,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh, the line wasn't that bad with Josh. No, they were bad.
They
He just was
were.
able to make people miss.
He was able to make people
Yeah,
miss.
like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's so frustrating, man. It's like, someone has one good game or a couple of good games, and Zamir had a very good game last year against the Chiefs, but it
And
was
then-
like that game made everyone think,
Right.
oh, he's ready to be the guy. He never showed he could be the guy. Like I said, that preseason last year, he was like the fourth best running back on our team at that point. Yeah. like McCormick had a better preseason than him, and that Damian Williams had and I'm just being factual, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Let's see. And this is another one. Look, fucking, we asked. I don't even think we're asked. I don't think we are. We lost one game.
Yeah.
We're not asked.
Yeah.
Like, in what universe are we asked?
Yeah, no, we're not asked. We just got to put it all together. Now, like I still feel so much better this year than last year because our defense is legit. Like the defense showed us that they aren't just a fluke. You know what I'm saying? They weren't just a fluke last year. Like they were. Like if you really watch it, like Christian Wilkins is that dude for real.
Christian and Max are
is that bro. Like he's Wilkins is him. Like I was just looking at the at some of the replays, even like the plays that were like it was like a penalty and like they not jumped off sides, but they false started. Just you could just see the burst off the line. Like Wilkins was so much faster than everyone off the line. He damn near was off the line faster than Max. And you can see the hand move. Like you just see little things like that we haven't seen since when Richard Seymour would move inside.
I would say maybe Seymour the last great DT.
Probably.
Like that, right? Yeah.
Probably. So it's like
I can think of, or Seymour. Oh wait.
Right.
But I mean, throw that in there.
But honestly, and then if you look at what Chris Jones did against the Ravens offensive line,
bro, exactly.
He got busy.
He got busy against that Ravens line.
Wilkins may not be Chris Jones, but he's damn near close.
Yeah,
he's damn near close, man.
Yeah, Chris Jones is what, bigger, fucking stronger.
Yeah, I mean he's a bigger guy, but Wilkins, I mean he's quick, he's jerky, he got good hands. I mean he may not take a game over like Chris Jones, but you don't have to when you got Max next to you.
Right. See, Kilpie has a good point. I think that's what we were saying. The running back has to have some shiftiness. You don't have to be Barry Sanders, but you still got to shake someone every once in a while.
You got to be able to make a guy miss. Like for the plays that all your linemen do pick up all the blocks, usually there's still one guy that's going to be unblocked. That's on you to make him miss. Whether you run him over or you stiff arm him or you shake him, you got to make him miss, man.
Or even like the way when Madison scored, that guy was in front of him, but he hurdled him. Miss. Yeah, he hurdled him. Yeah. He hurdled him.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not mad at what I saw at Madison, man.
Me either. And I was a huge harsh critic of Madison, bro.
Yeah. In fact, wait, were you the one that wanted to cut him?
Yeah, I thought he would.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. I don't think you wanted him to make the squad.
No, I didn't want him to make the squad. Basically, like his fumbleitis, and then lo and behold, fucking Zeus is the one that fucking fumbled. That's the one thing I can't stand in a running back, bro. Is when they fumble. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you get stopped and you don't get yards, that's one thing. I mean, that's a problem. But when you give the ball to the other team, and even Jacobs did that in week 1 for the Packers. So it's like, I gotta keep it objective across the board. When Jacobs did that, I'm like, come on, dude. Because I want him to do well, but I mean, you can't give up the ball. And even Minshew, I like Minshew. That fumble was bad, man. Like that. Yeah, that fumble was bad.
And that last INT, I won't even like. He was just At that point, we needed 2 scores.
Oh
So he
yeah,
was
that
trying to
yeah.
force
I'm
some
not
shit
tripping.
in
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
yeah.
I
No,
wasn't
I'm not
tripping about
tripping on
that
that.
last INT, but
Yeah,
that fumble was it was bad. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. But LV Gear says, what do we think about our D end situation? So obviously fucking Kuntz is gonna be gone for at least a month. And then
Yeah.
Tyree's out now too with a knee injury. So oof.
Yeah, man. When I didn't, and I'm not done watching all of it again, but
Uh-huh.
what's his name? I actually saw Snowden. He flashed a little bit, you
He
know.
did.
But
He did.
yeah,
He had his rookie mistakes though.
yeah, no, he
That
did. He did. But
that
you
offsides cost us huge,
it
bro.
did. It did. It did. And then what's his name? Robinson.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I know a lot of people were hype on Robinson, but I didn't see much out of him in this game.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you can tell there's levels. It's almost like you know
Mhm.
what you know what it's like. It's almost like the Josh Jacobs and Zamir thing. It's like, oh, okay, well, Max is going. We can just put in Robinson because
Right.
anyone can run. No, everyone. I mean, there's levels on certain things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max is Kuntz is up here. Unfortunately, Robinson's not there. We got to
No,
understand that.
they're below all that
Yeah, like
part.
there's
Yeah. Mhm.
levels, and he's just not as
Yeah.
good, but
Yeah.
he can be in a good rotation. I see we
He-
got we got a guy from the what's the name? Um what's the guy's name?
I know. I just had it too. I was trying to find
Yeah,
it.
whatever his name is. So
He's a
I'm
former
interested to
first
see.
round pick, right?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how he does. He doesn't have much production as far as like when you look at the stats, but
Mhm.
when I just kind of watch just some of his tape, he has a motor. And to me, that matters. If you got somebody
Yeah,
that,
that's huge for you. You
yeah,
want to
that's
see that
huge for
motor.
me. That's
Yeah.
everything, man. Give me a guy with a motor that at least will be relentless. We can work on everything else. That's all I wanted from Tyree. Like he didn't
Yeah, because
have
that's
that
what you
motor.
hate
So I'm
about
like, you can
Tyree.
only
You
do so
hate
much
that.
with somebody that don't got that motor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because honestly, you think about Max when Max came out of college, he was pure motor. Max
Yeah,
didn't have
that's
no
all he
real
was
skill.
because he didn't have the
He didn't have no
technique yet.
skill.
He was
Yeah.
way undersized still.
Yeah.
Remember? He was just
Yeah.
lanky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
he didn't have no skill.
Mhm.
But he had a motor and he took well to coaching.
No,
Rob
he did.
Marinelli got him together.
Got
And
him
then
together. Yeah.
now look at him. So
Right. Ugh. Lonnie Thumb says we win Sunday. This team is pissed.
hope so.
Madison can be our Sproles type back. What's up with Lobby? Isn't that who we were expecting to be our Darren Sproles type?
Again, I'm probably not the one to ask about him, man.
Oh, that's right. You were the one who were. Yeah, I remember. I mean, I get it. Like you said, there's levels. He wasn't our CMC. CMC's different. You couldn't call him that. But
Yeah.
yeah. Jack
Yeah.
Kenna, he said, Leo and Chris, the nation. Salute, brothers.
What up, Kenna?
What'd you think about these two, bro? Mayer and Bowers. They power us through by, and then Luke goes around for a dominant. I like what I saw from Bowers. Mayer, I get it. He didn't have the production catch-wise, but he was out there blocking. He was out there hitting some fools. And I need you to rewatch it before you give me that look.
I ain't say nothing, man. I ain't say nothing.
Because you give me that look like stop Notre Dame.
I think I even clipped the play that I was gonna show you guys in the group chat. But we'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay.
All I'm saying is like our best personnel group is not 12 personnel.
No?
No, our best personnel group is when Bowers is in at true tight end, even on the line, and then you got Tucker out there, then you got Jacoby, and you got Tay out there. I hate to say it, and you got Madison in the backfield. That is our optimal personnel grouping. I hate to say
You think that's our optimal
I really
at
do,
that
man.
point? Yeah.
I really do, because Mayer, I'm not mad at Mayer. Like Mayer did. He was hitting some fools, but I just feel like he's limited, man. Like he's
not as maybe athletic as Bowers.
Yeah, he's not. But the thing is, it's not like Bowers cannot block, and I think that is a narrative that like people need to go back and watch. Like
Mhm.
Bowers was sticking his head in there and blocking fools. I mean, and he
Yeah.
was a true tight end too. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I know
I
that
don't
was
know.
one of the things that Turf fought with us well, fought with you all off season was
That he
that
couldn't
Bowers
block.
goes in to be able to block in the
That's what
NFL.
I was trying to say, and that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to tell people. Like, yeah, no, he's not
Yeah.
going to be like how Gronk could block, but
Mhm.
he's capable. Because honestly,
Yeah.
he was in line tight end a lot. Like he had his hand in the dirt, and
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Actually, boy, Anthony Estrada, he said, "Hey, salute Chris to my guys. Chris back
Strada,
home.
what's
How
up,
about
my
that
boy?
Sunday? Ugh. He didn't make it out to see us, bro. He said some family stuff came up. He was
Yeah,
at the
man, I was
game,
looking
but
forward to seeing you, bro.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said our boy Alt played well. I don't know about well, bro. I saw a lot of holding that should have been called, but we're not
Yeah.
ones to bitch about holding. But I'll look a little
Wait,
shaky.
Max had 0 pressures. That's what the stat said.
And that's not true. That's what I'm saying. But you
Was that?
watched Max's show, right?
Yeah.
Did you see what else he said about because Kuntz isn't there, he had to switch sides a lot?
Oh yeah, he was going back and forth. Yeah,
He was going
yeah,
back
because
and
he said
forth.
yeah he don't like being on the right side.
Yeah, he said he had to do a lot of that because Kuntz
Yeah.
wasn't there. So the other guys were more comfortable on the left, so he was gonna one moving to the right. Yeah.
I don't understand why we don't why have we called Yannick back, man?
I don't understand why we haven't called Yannick, bro, honestly.
Especially because Max vouches for him. Max has clearly said he wanted him back.
Man, when we had that tandem, that was one of my favorite tandems when we had that defense. That
Because
was the
because
playoff
Yannick
year,
had a
right?
motor like that, and that's
Yeah.
what Max used to say. He was like, we used to try to race to get to the quarterback. Literally, I'm like that's what we
Yeah.
need, man. Like that is just the motor is such an underrated value. It's an
Yeah.
underrated value, man.
And I get he was like he wasn't great or he was concerned versus the run, but what he gave you in the past made up for that to me.
That's what you use him as
Yeah.
as a pass rush specialist.
That's what I was saying. Like at this point,
come
use him
in,
like a
yeah,
Charles
like
Haley, bro.
yeah, like he may not make a big impact against a Chargers, a team that's run heavy, but if you got a team like like against Lamar, like
Yeah,
like someone that can at least set the edge and got a little speed that can run.
a little speed to him. Huey P, what up, Huey? What's going on,
UP was
brother? How
happening.
you
It's my
doing?
dog.
Yeah. All right, but did you notice though? And I say that first sack, Tyree caused that one by that pressure coming around, making Herbert come up. So before he left and got hurt, he was doing a little something.
Did you watch the play though? Did you watch the whole play?
Yeah, I did watch the whole play.
What'd you see?
I saw Tyree coming up, and then he got pump fake and he jumped up, and then that's when Herbert moved up, and the inside collapsed and got Herbert.
That's true.
Why would you see?
Nah, I mean that's pretty much what happened. But let's also be clear, he didn't get blocked.
Oh no, that dude barely was there.
Nah, I ain't touching nobody. He ain't touching him. He came in straight.
Did he really? I thought
no one. And again,
right
I'm not hating. I just want to make sure, like, he did the right thing. I almost wish he didn't jump, but I guess. But when you watch it again, that jump is kind of what made Herbert freeze a little bit and come up.
Freeze up and then go.
Yeah, I'm not mad. No, so I'm gonna give Tyree his props. He played that right. He played that right.
Yeah. Huey said he can hear the frustration in your voice, Chris.
Hey man, but I am frustrated, but I'm not. I'm not ready to jump off the ledge or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of football left to be played. Like, honestly, after seeing the Browns, say we do lose to the Ravens, like we should be able to get back at 500 after week 4. We should be able to beat the Panthers and come back and beat the Browns. After week 4, we're 2-2. We're still in the mix.
I mean, ideally, it would have been benefited us if we beat the Chargers.
Oh, for sure.
It could have been easier. We go 3-1.
For
but
sure.
Now that we've lost this one, now it's like 2-2 wouldn't be bad.
For sure.
After the first 4 games, yeah.
For sure.
But it's definitely not over. Not tanked the season.
No,
the season's over. Like, oh my god.
Now, if we lose to the Panthers, you might hear something different. You might hear a different tone in me, now. You know what I'm saying? But
I think if we lose to the Panthers, you won't come when we play Cleveland.
Oh no, I'm still coming. No, that's the thing. I'm not I'm not letting the Raiders mess up because it. Remember last year when we went to the Chicago game and people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, why you waste your money?" Whatever.
Oh my god, that
Hey,
shit pissed me off so bad,
yeah, like,
bro.
no, I'm a fan. I'm still going.
First of all, it's not a waste of money.
No,
Yeah.
nah, man.
No, I'm a fan. I love going to watch my team play. I mean, to me, it's one of those things like I got to do it rarely as a kid because of
Yeah,
our
like take
financial
advantage of it.
situation. And now that I'm an adult and I can do it myself, I'm gonna take my ass over there and I'm gonna go see them play in other cities or in Vegas or wherever, you know?
And the realest thing, man, that Jose Big Daddy always tells me,
Oh, I
man.
love him.
Yeah, man, it's just he always tells me, he was like, 10 years from now, you're not gonna remember the score of these games.
No.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna remember the time that I had with you at this game. I remember how much fun I was, when you were selling your merch and you sold out. Shout out to you anyway. Everybody, y'all need to get his merch. He killed it. He crushed it Saturday.
Thank you,
But
bro. Thank
like I
you.
remember that. I remember me and Turf at the casino Saturday night. Turf had me in tears.
Ah, no, you cut off again, bro. You better pay that internet.
I'm never gonna forget.
Yeah.
Yo, did you lose me?
No, I got
Am
you.
I
You say
back?
you're never gonna forget he had you dying.
Oh yeah, yeah. He had me like in tears laughing. So it's like stuff like that, man. Like you just and I want everybody to almost have that same mindset, man. Cause like
Yeah.
these games, we go there again. Like I've been going to games for a long time and I could not tell you what scores were back in the
Right.
day, but I could tell you, hey, when we went to St. Louis, what kind of fun we had, and I got to meet people for the first time, and like that, those are the memories that just never go away. The score come and go. Of course, you remember the ones that you win, but
Yeah,
man, it's all about
that's
these
true.
memories, man.
As a kid, I remember the wins in the playoffs at the Raider
Yeah,
games. The
yeah,
losses, I know we've had a bunch of them. I don't remember them, but I
yeah.
remember being at the tailgate having fun with my uncles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll never forget that. You'll
I
never
think
forget that.
Oakland, maybe I saw them win once or twice.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we weren't very good back then.
right.
So, but I will always remember Ricky's, the tailgate, the stadium,
Exactly.
the headquarters, the legends. Like, all I remember when I saw my friend Eric from Oakland, how excited I got when I saw him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that's my boy from
The
Oakland.
OG, the
Yeah,
OG.
the OG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You was hype,
yeah.
bro. You was
Yeah,
hype.
I was hyped when I saw him, bro, because
Yeah,
he's the one that like got me into doing all this stuff. Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah,
But and I think that's the shit that like I remember. And come Sunday, I'm gonna be the same way. Like, yeah, I was mad we lost, and I think I've gotten to the point like you, even driving home, like I wasn't yelling, I wasn't pissed.
it's like
I
for
was just
what?
like
Yeah,
what? Fuck, we lost. You know?
we
Like,
lost, and it's
damn,
not gonna be the last time. And I want us to win every game.
I want us to win every game.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like, I mean, because like I said, I used to be that guy that,
I'm a
when I
2X.
did, huh?
I
Oh,
said
okay.
we're a 2X. He's asking what hoodies we wear.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I used to be a guy that when we lost, man, it would just mess up the rest of my day. Like if
I
I'm in the
remember being that guy. Yeah.
yeah, like my family would call, my dad would call, hey, how you doing? Nothing, man. I don't want to talk right. Like, I'll be mean to people
Mhm.
around me, man.
Yeah.
It's like
I
to
remember
me, it
my
ain't
cousin doing that to his girlfriend, dude. She was trying
yeah,
to make him feel better. And he would just yell, like, do you see what just happened? I
yeah,
think
and that's what I'm
Megatron beat
saying.
us.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
I ain't want to be that person no more, man. Because I'm
Yeah, I
like,
don't want
because I know I've said it in my show before, but it's like after the game, like even that game, after the game, you see after the game, they're giving each other high fives, the other team taking pictures, swapping jerseys
Right.
with the other team. And I'm like, if they're not pissed off, why am I gonna be
Why
pissed
am
off?
I pissed off?
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
ones that going home to their fucking
Yeah.
fine ass woman. They're going to their daggone mansion, their foreign cars, eating caviar. You know what I'm
Right?
saying? I'm about to go eat some chicken wings that was probably cooked in some old grease.
Hey, but they
Like,
was fire
man,
wings,
like, why am
probably
I
though.
mad? And they're over there, they're not mad.
But that's true, Huey. I'm still pissed that we had definitely beat ourselves. And I think that's the thing with this past game, bro. We beat
Yeah.
ourselves more than the Chargers beat us. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think we're gonna smack them the last game of the season.
I think so. I think we're gonna. I actually want to buy the tickets now because they're so
Yeah.
cheap. Because I think that's gonna be so big that we're gonna fucking smash them. Yeah. I did see this, and I don't know if you noticed it, Chris, because I was rewatching, and I know you got to go in a little bit. But
Yeah.
the third down play that was a first down that we never challenged, and then we won for it on fourth down, and we missed. We didn't get it. Like, I think those are the small things that I wish he would challenge or start getting better at.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
agree.
like I don't understand why he didn't even look at it or try to challenge that one. Because when you look at it, it was a first down. They
Yeah.
marked it short. We went for it, and then we got stopped.
Yeah.
And those are huge momentum changes.
Everything. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's and again, one thing that we were real happy about during this offseason was AP had a good like group of trusted advisors.
Right.
You know, whether he brought in the Marvin Lewises, the Tom Coughlins, and what's his name, Philbin, and you know, like he has some guys that are like literally there to. I mean, honestly, that's what assistant head coaches do. Like they look at those game management, time management things. You know, they're like a voice in your ear. So one thing Myra crazy. One thing man, she made me lose my thought.
What she said? I'm like, keep going, dog. Keep going.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, that's right. She's getting ready for Baltimore with you. Yeah. I don't know. Me, Turf, and Chris had a wild time at the Airbnb this last week, and we might get in some real trouble in Baltimore. Is that what you're talking about? This?
What? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nah,
that
ain't the one. That ain't the one.
Really? Really? She just be hating when I wear fucking sleeveless shirts, bro.
Oh,
you know what? One day I am gonna wear a crop top. I'm gonna rock around like Zeke Elliott, dog. Like,
yeah, but I forgot what I was gonna say. She messed me up.
Damn it, Myra, why you messing him up? See, messing up his train of thought. Oh, oh man. But the fourth down, I will say this, rewatching it, I would have gone for it, but the way our defense was playing, we did almost fucking hold them.
Yeah.
And get the ball back. It was like third down, and we were about to fucking stop their asses. Yeah. So I understand why he had that faith in his defense. But I think also if you're gonna preach aggressiveness, ill intent, physicality, you gotta go out there and make that first down, bro, when it's that close to that part of the game. You know,
yeah.
You can't be waiting or like, oh, we're gonna stop them and get the ball back. And I get it, you were stopped twice that already. So maybe you were thinking, oh, we're not gonna get it. They already stopped us twice, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of the only thing where I'm at with it, because especially after watching how we got stopped on that fourth one earlier. I mean, I still wanted to go for it, but it was like, man, Andre James got demolished in that play.
Yeah.
You know, like it was just bad. So it's like, how much confidence can you have? But then again, it's like you got to be you got to be creative, man. Maybe don't run. Maybe do a quick play action rollout and let Bowers can beat someone in a
that was my thought,
base.
bro. Was play action, roll out, get Bowers out in open field, something. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's I don't know.
He said, please don't wear the crop top. Chris had one Jalo shot. I got the receipt. Oh, but anyway, we gotta get out of here. I know you got a show coming up, brother. So
yeah, man,
know what you got coming up.
Yeah, man, I'm about to go live, man. So get on my channel, man. About to go live with my boy, Real Talk Raider, and I think he goes by 805 Raider, and then my boy Severe. You know, so we're about to do us a little show, man. Kind of talk our talk. But yeah, make sure you guys stop through, man. And I love that you're having your show this Tuesday. I think that's gonna be a good fit for you. Or sorry, are you gonna do this and your show on Monday still too?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my show with Chona on Monday. I'm gonna keep doing that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this on Tuesdays. If you're on here, you watch and you do it, hit me up. I'll have whoever wants to come on here with me. If not, then I'll rock it solo. I know Rundown was gonna come on here,
Yeah.
but something must have came up. I know he usually comes on here because it's too
Yeah.
early for John to come on. But I've been wanting to do something on Tuesdays right after work, especially
Yeah.
because like on Tuesdays, like I'm already ready for next week.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like all
Yeah.
that other shit, all the videos that I watch, like, dude, y'all tripping, y'all wild, like it's
Yeah.
not like yeah, like let that shit go.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
But no, yeah, bro. I appreciate you stopping by.
Oh,
You know,
anytime, bro.
thank you for
Anytime.
always
Hey,
supporting.
make sure you guys check out our show or his show that he has with MC Raider, man. You know, myself and Dub Raider was on there. We did it. What was it yesterday? Everything was a blur.
Yeah, we did it
Yeah, we did it
yesterday. Yeah,
yesterday
the
in the
Real Talk
studio, man.
Nation
That was a
podcast.
fire. That was a fire show. That was a nice experience, man. You and MC got something special going, man. So keep that up, bro.
That's a cool little studio with the ooze, huh?
It's fire. It's fire. I
Yeah,
like that a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I always tell people like, man, you'll trip out if you see the outside, like what the fuck, and then you go in, like, okay.
You would never, yeah. We were pulled up. I'm like, Dub, where you taking us, man?
What are you
Shout
talking about,
out to
Jack?
Walter, man. That was my guy. I had a blast with him. He took me to the beach, and we
Yeah, how was the beach, bro?
yeah, it was cool, man. We had a couple Cadillac margaritas, man. It was cool, you know. So it was a good time, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Shout out to Myra and Cal for that bomb tailgate they did. So shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, man, that was fun. That was fun, and I hope y'all should have seen my boy on Friday at that Korean barbecue. He was grubbing.
I was smashing, bro. Hey, I found a couple here in Columbus too. I'm gonna hit it up. It was just like that.
Dog. There you
I'm
go.
like, all you can eat. I'm like, oh yeah, let's get it.
Now you know. You gotta remember, you just gotta cook it yourself. That's it. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we definitely gonna do that. Seasoning. So we're gonna season the heck out of that.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Thanks again for stopping by. I know later on this week, I believe Saturday, right, Chris? We're gonna do our syndicate show.
Yeah.
We just haven't come up with the time. I want to say it's in the morning, but we'll work out the details and we'll put out the flyers. And then also, if you're in the LA area, I will be doing the live watch party with MC Raider at the XOXO Lounge in East Los Angeles. Come watch it. Come kick it. Doors open 8 in the morning. Get you your menudo. You know, I'm gonna make more hats.
What is that?
I will have hats. No more shirts right now.
What is that though? What is that you just said?
Menudo. Oh, so it's a watch party that we do. Me and MC Raider do. We do the live podcast from there.
No, but what's that M word?
Menudo.
What is
menudo. That? It's the pig lining, the stomach. It's cut up with hominy. We boil it.
Good?
Hell out there. Fucking shit's wonders for hangovers, dog. That's the Mexican go-to.
Okay.
I might need some of that shit when we go to Cincinnati. I might tell you to find me some menudo.
Menudo. Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
All right.
All right, man.
All right,
I'm about to get out of here, man. I appreciate it, man.
I
Shout out to
appreciate
everybody,
y'all.
man. Make sure,
right
yeah, come on to my page. We about to get it popping.
Got you. All right. Peace out, nation.